DJ Kakekaze. I'm originally from Thunder Bay, Ontario. I grew up there and eventually moved to Winnipeg, Manitoba, where I now produce from my home base here. I grew up in the 90s with industrial music, so a lot of my influence comes from bands such as 9 Inch Nails, Front 242, Frontline Assembly, just harder sounding dance music. My sound is a mix of techno, electro house with some acid. Yeah, a mix of those. I started off using GarageBand because it was free on a Mac. And I got more advanced. I started exploring MIDI and plug-in musical instruments, which is more than what GarageBand can handle. So I eventually bought a MIDI controller from Akai, an Akai MPK Mini. From there, introduced in GarageBand, but then I got more advanced again, and the MIDI controller I bought came with a program called Ableton Live Lite, which is way more powerful than GarageBand. At first, Ableton was very intimidating. The GUI just looks really difficult to use, but once I started using it, it was just amazing, and it makes the process of producing music simpler actually, because you have your session view and your arrangement view. So I produce stuff in session view, which allows you to play your music freely. You know, your kicks, your bass, your synth, which will be recorded into arrangement view. From there you can edit your arrangement into a finer sound. After playing with GarageBand, I discovered iPad apps and musical apps, which were really cool to use. You know, I have a drum app, which I actually use from time to time just to create some drum beats, and I'll transfer those beats on the phone app to Ableton Live. So this way, you know, with my phone app, I'm on the go, on the bus, creating a beat, and I take it home the next night and produce it in Ableton Live. You know, with Ableton Live, it comes in 3 different price points. So there's Ableton Live Lite, which is the cheapest version of Ableton Live, which almost anyone can afford to get and start producing music. And then there's Standard, and then there's a Suite. And then there's MIDI controllers, which are fairly cheap now. Back then they were hard to come by and again really expensive, but now they're within reach. So some controllers I use are the Akai MPK Mini, the Akai APC Mini, and the Novation Launch Control. And I also use the Roland MC505 Groovebox. If you enjoy electronic dance music and you want to produce it, I'd start small, start with iPad apps, iPhone apps. If you have a Mac, start playing with GarageBand, and as your experience grows, so will your software and your hardware, and have fun. Hey, I'm DJ Kakekaze, and you're watching Digital Drone.